It's another year, another feast of Eid-Adha, and Modu Turo Dabo, the CEO and founder of the Vision Development Foundation, is reaching out to the needy with sacrificial lambs. The Gambian most sought philanthropist is distributing over 1,000 rams across the country. Adama Jeng, the vice chair at the foundation, said over 700 rams were already distributed.
He started since last week doing the distribution in the villages. So some are going to receive here, others are receiving at the coastal road, just near his second residence. There are rams. From starting up to now, last week up to today, we are going to distribute 713 rams. But that is not the end. I'm sure other people will need, and he will also have to venture into making sure that he makes those households happy.
To avoid overcrowding in the face of COVID-19, Modu Turo Dabo and his Vision Development Foundation has been doing house-to-house delivery of rams to the needy for over a week now. Mr. Jeng further explained.
During the first month, he distributes thousands of bags of sugar to the needy. During Tamharet also, he would give a lot of bulls. All this he is doing not for anything else, but for the people who are poor, for people who need to be supported, for people who need to be happy on these days. This is why Modu does it. But he doesn't stop there. He is into so many things: provision of water supply, provision of roads, provision of renovation of health centers.
NGO Affairs Program Officer Farmer Jaju, who also benefited from the Turo's donation, said Turo's activities is what is expected of NGOs. Jaju was pleased with Turo's house-to-house distribution of the rams in this period of COVID-19.
Health is very important, and this is why they took up this step to go house to house, deliver it to people, which is very, very effective, according to their director himself rather, realized that actually that's one most effective way of doing things, because they are delivering to the most needy directly without the interference of any other person. One aspect of this is, if you have given it to people and they don't even have money to transport it, that's another cost on them. But if you deliver it to them directly, actually that have lifted the burden.
In Georgetown, at the foundation's office, and along the Battle Hardin Highway in Canifing, beneficiaries of the donation praised Turo for the gesture. Buba Jabi was one of them. Jabi, a husband and a father of 3, is physically challenged. No job, Turo's ram donation will do him some good. Usman Fati is also a beneficiary of the ram package.
When it comes to Ramadan, Modu Turo Dabo, in the whole Gambia, we all see him. He used to give sugar and other items. If you come to Christmas, he will help the Christians too. If you come to Tobaski, he will buy ram to give it to the needy people. So we are all thanking Modu Turo Dabo.
For Mustafa Drame, Modu Turo Dabo should be emulated by those with the means to help the needy. Ram sacrificed by Muslims during the feast of Eid-Adha, also called Tobaski, reflects Prophet Ibrahim's willingness to sacrifice his son Ismail after God had instructed him to do so. It's therefore not about shedding blood to please God, but about giving up something you hold so dear in devotion to God. And as Turo Dabo support the needy to fulfill the desire, eternal reward is his pay. Louis Mendy, GRTS.